What's up guys, this is Nick at ManriqueBilt Customs. My videos are going to be a DIY and a whole custom twist on the do-it-yourself, a make-it-yourself and install-it-yourself all at the same time. I'll get custom scrap material and junkyard parts and make one-off pieces for my vehicle or whatever it is that I'm doing. I've already done tons of stuff to my truck already, and as you can see, it's not your average 99 Dodge Ram 2500. So today what we're going to do is we're going to finish my first video and go ahead and fabricate a new cowl cover for my intake Ram Air, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, so so let's check out what I did.
Well, okay. Back at it again tonight after work. I took it for a drive, and it actually had a different little tone to it, a little sound. But now I'm deciding to go ahead and I'm gonna fiberglass again. Fiberglass the cowl cover. So this is what I've got cut out so far. But what I'm gonna do is lay some kind of like a foam, so just to have this sort of a thickness, and then I'm gonna lay down some plastic, and then I'm gonna fiberglass over it. All right, so as you can see, my cowl cover is what I'm gonna end up fiberglassing all this. So what I did is, all I did was just make like a mold. Had some foam, cardboard, and a bunch of tape to kind of, you know, get it to have a structure. I put some saran wrap, and I've used this before, and if you do it pretty good, you could almost peel it all off on the inside. So I got all my stuff ready and everything, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this fiberglassed. Sometimes I just make random stuff just because things catch my eye and something gives me an idea, and I'll just start building something. I'll see you tomorrow and see how this turns out. What we got here is we got our piece dried up, and yeah, man, that saran wrap peeled right off. Went ahead and I cut the edges, and I already last night I went and put some of that Bondo glass on, and that's all dried up. So I'm gonna go ahead and sand this down and go ahead and put me some holes, mark it up on that cowl cover, and see if I can't rivet it all together so it'd be all complete, you know, one whole piece all the way down the windshield. And what I'm doing is, because usually I'll just throw it on there and they'll have a whole lot of high spots, and so what I'll usually do is I'll just get like a tiger wheel, or you know, sandpaper wheel, whatever you want to call it. It's got a bunch of little fins of sandpaper. What I'll do is I'll break it down, all the high spots, and you know, I try not to go too much, but then what I'll do is once I get all the high spots, I'll just go ahead and do it by hand to smooth it out. So I just got a little bit right here. I got to hit just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do it by hand. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll get an already used one, you know, that way the sandpaper's already kind of smoothed out, broken down. A brand new wheel would eat that up so fast. So what I'm gonna do is get here and just start sanding it, you know, breaking down just that last little bit of high spots. At the same time, I mean, I'm no professional, you know, this is just me doing this in my house, and get it broken down and get it nice and smooth and everything. So I get it dead perfect, but this is going on my truck, you know, and it's an off-road truck. Not going to any car shows or anything like that, and this truck, you know, it's gonna get beat up, it's gonna get used, it's gonna go in the brush, the mud. I doubt it that the wood they're gonna worry about. whether this thing is perfect or not. All right, now that I got it all sanded down, bring it to my paint booth over here. The stump. There's a big old pine tree that we chopped down. Now I kind of use it as a table. So we're gonna. So we'll go ahead and let that dry, and we'll rivet it to the plastic cowl cover over there on the truck. Put one there, and I just put one over here. And I got my windshield wiper nozzle mounted there, and I just put two little self taps, and it's facing in the right direction. So we got that covered. Okay, so what I did is I ended up redoing my inlet ram air and fiberglassed a bigger opening just so that I can get a little bit more air into the motor. Well guys, got our cover put in, got everything all set nice and tied in and bolted and riveted. And as for this project, is done.